I want to thank you guys for coming out today to support me and Sadella and Mr. Kirk. I've joined myEcon, it was in August, and I income shifted my paycheck, and I got an $800 increase a month by joining myEcon and using the strategies they teach us. So I just want to turn it over to Kirk. Kirk's been doing this, and he has over 100 members in his team, and I think he's been in the business for about 3 months. 2 months? Okay, well, so I'm going to turn it over to Kirk, and thank you guys.
Okay. First, I'd like to say again, thank y'all everybody for coming out tonight. We're going to talk about some finances, because everybody likes to talk about money, but nobody knows how to actually keep it. Everybody goes to work first. Everybody get working a job. Working a job. So you know about getting a paycheck, right? And what do you do when you get your paycheck? What's the first thing you do when you get your paycheck?
Pay bills.
What's the first thing you do when you get your paycheck? As soon as you get it in your hand.
Oh, you're trying to figure out what you're gonna.
And you got your pay stub and everything. You want to see how much you made total, right? And then when you look at your paycheck, you're like, man, that number here just don't seem the same as what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Now, when you went to work, who went to work with you?
Nobody.
When you got there, you went to work by yourself, right? So you not one time did you look up and see Uncle Sam standing right beside you, working with you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna show you tonight how he's getting paid first out of your check, even before you get it. Now, I tell people, you went to work by yourself, but Uncle Sam is taking a lot of it before you even get it. Okay. So what we do, I'm gonna show you. Maybe I should turn the thing on. All right. What are your personal immediate financial goals? I want everybody to think about that real quick. What are your personal immediate financial goals? Okay.
Live easy.
Okay, live easy. All right. Well, and I don't have the new slab, but would you trade? It's actually 43. Would you trade $43 for that payment? What bill right now in your mind that you have every month that you wish you could just get rid of? You know that bill's coming every month. You wish you could get rid of it.
Rent.
Rent. What about you, man? What bills you got? You let to get rid of? If it was the top one, you don't know. But you got one, right? You got some. Okay. All right. Well, quick. Would you trade $34.95 for that payment right now? If you could trade $34.95 and that one payment is gone.
Yes, I would.
Okay. Well, we're gonna circle back to that. Okay. Keep that in mind. What you just said. All right. Personal financial success. Right now, we all have 2 goals in life right now. Okay. And this is for everybody. Every working American has 2 specific goals in life. First one is to take care of your current lifestyle. That means you get up every morning, you go to work, right? Okay, and you want to pay your bills, you're trying to take care of your personal finance. You got goals right there, your children, your rent, your mortgage, your life, all those bills. All right. Now, second goal is to enjoy your future lifestyle. That means you want to retire, right? And when we retire, what happens? You get less money because you get retirement. They take off 6% of your check. You only get paid 40%. So what I like to do right here is I tell everybody, think at this point right now, think about it. You're a young man. You get ready to go in the military. So people your age, they think like this. And see, I pick on you because you're younger, but you have this mentality. This is the general people at your age have this mentality. I don't have to worry about this stuff right now. I got my whole life ahead of me. I'm going to be rich one day. I'm going to do this, that, and the other. They don't think about 20 years from now, and I should have thought about this early to retire, to have some money built up. So think about your retirement right now. Okay, so I tell everybody to experiment this. Go to work. Let's see if everybody's ready to retire. Go to work tomorrow and tell your boss, all right, boss, I want to do this experiment. I want to practice and see if I'm ready for retirement. Because I know retirement, I'm only going to get 40% of what I'm making right now. So tell your boss for the next 3 months, you only want 40% of your check. So you think about what you're getting there. You tell them you want to cut it in half and then take another 10%. And remember your immediate bills all your bills that you have, can you continue your current lifestyle making 40% of what you're making right now? If you can't say in your mind right now that you have no problem, you're not ready to retire. You're nowhere near it. And you just don't know it. All right? So, but there, look, I'm going to show you there are 4 obstacles that are keeping you from getting to objective number 2, which was what? To take care of your personal, your future lifestyle. First problem is inflation. Inflation, we call that the silent income killer, all right? Inflation is like, you don't see it, you don't smell it, you can't taste it, you don't hear it, but it's there. Now, I'll tell you this story. 10 years ago, we used to go to the grocery. I'm sure everybody growing up. 10 years ago, you go to the grocery store, you get one of them, or the corner store, you get one of them small bag of potato chips. what, about 25 cents or something like that, right? You get small like 25 cents. The sodas, 25 cents, stuff like that. Well, fast forward to today. Go to that same store, get that same bag of potato chips. It's over $1. That same bag of potato chips.
$2 for $1.
But you won't get, yeah, them potato chips have actually tripled. Yeah, they've actually tripled in price. So that means inflation has tripled in the last 10 years. So now, are you ready for retirement again, right? Your paycheck, let's just say 10 years ago, you all making $50,000. Well, in order for your paycheck to have kept up with the rate of inflation, your paycheck would have had to triple. You'd have had to be making $200,000 a year right now to keep up with the rate of inflation. Because not only is potato chips going up, gas, clothing, food, everything is tripling. The rates, all right? So now, some people don't even know they're losing because they're saying, well, 10 years ago I was making $50,000 a year. Well, I'm making $60,000 or $70,000 now. I'm winning. I got $20,000 pay raise. You're still losing. Your check did not keep up with the rate of inflation. The rate of inflation tripled. You only got a $20,000 pay raise. You're still losing $40,000, $50,000 to inflation. But in your mind, you're not sure. So keep that what I'm saying right there. Keep that in mind. I say your mind is playing games on you. You think you're winning because you got a $20,000 pay raise, but you're losing. Next thing we got, high taxes, right? Everything is taxed. High taxes. High taxes. High taxes. Call it the chainsaw massacre. The chainsaw massacre. Okay. The high taxes we got, and we talked about it a second ago, right? You got your paycheck. You look at your gross. Then you look at your net. You know what your net look gross? I mean, you're looking at it and you're like, I can't believe it. That's crazy. Your net look gross, right? It's just sickening. So now we got inflation taking a third. We got high taxes of the chainsaw massacre taking a third. What's next? So now we're going to do something now. This is all we can get our paycheck. Now we're going to do something to try to make ourselves feel better. You know, because inflation's taking our check, taxes taking our check. Then we say debt, the curse. People don't understand this one. Debt is called the curse. Because we all do it. When we get that check, what do we do, ladies? We go out and say, well, I just want to do something to make myself feel good. I'm going to buy me some new wardrobe. I'm going to get me a whole new furniture set. I'm going to buy me a brand new car. All these things we're doing on credit. And I'll give y'all a case of example. Remember years back at Grandma and Granddad's house? There was that one little room in their house you could not go in because they had that new furniture in it with the little plastic on it. That furniture, you were not allowed. You stepped one foot in there and Grandma was going to break you off. And Mom and Dad said, I told you I'm not going in that room. That was that because they financed that furniture at $599. By the time Grandma and Granddad finished paying for that furniture, it was $2,500 because of debt. Because what happens with it? Yes, right, interest. They just now paying it off. Their college loans, been out of college 20 years, just now paying them off because of all that interest. See, we go out and buy a brand new car or something to make ourselves feel good, $20,000 car, over 5 years at, say, 8% interest. You done paid $30,000 for that car. You done bought that car 4 times by the time you paid it off. We all do it. It's a curse. So now if we got inflation, high taxes, and debt taking a third of your paycheck, then you start thinking to yourself, what possibly could be left that I'm doing that's going to take more of my money? And keep in mind, I said, we're all doing this. No matter what you're making and where you're working, you're all participating. Well, the next thing is big business. And that's inadequate savings. See, big business. Now, what do I mean by big business? Well, we just had a big business event in July, right? What was that? It's the 4th of July. You either having a cookout at your house or you're going to somebody's cookout. July, the highest sale of fireworks for the year. That they make all their money on fireworks sales that one weekend that they do the whole year. They have what they call behavioralists, sociologists, pathologists. They have everybody trying to figure out, and they're paying these people millions of dollars to figure out how to get your money out your pockets. And this is a monthly thing. 4th of July, Independence Day, summer camps, vacations, we all spend it. What's next? Back to school supplies in August. My children, 3 brand new book bags last year and lunch boxes, all in perfect condition. But New Year starts, a new cartoon came out over the summer. I don't want this one no more, Mommy. I want the new Thor. I want the new Barbie. And I'm looking at the old stuff. I just bought this stuff. It's brand new. Gotta buy some new ones. Book bag, college stuff, even for our college students. Then what's after that? Labor Day, September. More cookouts. We all participating, buying those steaks and hamburgers. We all participate. Every month there's something that you're gonna spend a lot of money on. Then we got what? Halloween. Halloween, they make the most money on candy and costumes for that weekend. They take them all throughout the year. So that means they know they have to make millions that month so they can take off the next 11 months. And trust me, they got people on payroll that all their job is, how am I going to get her money out of her pocket this month? How am I going to get her money out of her pocket next month? That's all they do. Then we got Thanksgiving. And see, November, they got smart in November. We got Thanksgiving. Then they came up with Black Friday. Then they saw how successful Black Friday was, so they came up with Cyber Monday. Because they know because we're going to lead you up to Christmas. And then Kwanzaa and end of the year sales. Remember, they got these people paying them, we're going to get your money. Then after we got, New Year's Eve, MLK Day. I mean, so every month there is something going on that you're going to spend money on. And you know what, y'all? The system was designed that way. It's called systematic impoverished mindsets, along with our mindless routine spending, which means every month, even though we're paying our bills, debt, inflation, stuff like that, we still go out and mindlessly spend money that we know we shouldn't have. We know down the road we need to save to do this. But Lord, I done lost all my money on this. I want to buy something. And then the next month you're like, why in the world did I buy that? Mindless routine spending, right? So let me ask you a question. If you know that inflation, debt, high taxes, and big business is taking a third of the check, when do you get paid? When do you actually have money? And when we say when do you get paid, when do you actually have enough money after that to do objective number 2, which was what? Get ready for retirement, to save up, to pass along to children for inheritance. Most people say it like this, think like this, well, I just didn't make enough money to be able to afford an inheritance for my children, or I didn't make enough money to be able to retire. And that's not the case. Because remember, the system is designed for you to fail. The problem is you didn't keep enough of the money that you were making. You made the money, but you didn't keep enough. And a lot of people say, they don't realize that, well, where did all my money go? Your children look at you and well, I didn't have enough money. You can't send me to college. Guess what? When you start thinking you work 20, 30, 40 years, all the money you're paying in taxes, there go your $1 million that you gave away to the government. When you sit here and think about it, you think about how many years you've been working, how much you paid each year in taxes, and add it up. There's your $1 million. Because if you had that tax money every month, investing in it in an interest-bearing account at 8, 9, 10%, there's your $1 million. So you pretty much gave your $1 million away. So this information I'm telling you right now, see, at first, you were forced in this position. Why? Because your family, mom, dad, grandparents, they told you what? Go to school, get a degree, go out there and fight for a job, right? That was the information that they had back then. They didn't do it to us on purpose. They didn't do it to us out of spite. They did it to us because that was the information. But that's a different way to see. Now the information I'm telling you, now you're gonna, if you don't make a change now, you're gonna be doing it by choice. You're gonna be choosing to give your money away. All right? So when did you get paid? Because inflation took a third, high taxes, debt, and big business took a third. So now we got the solution though. We're gonna show you the solution. It's called myEcon, the personal financial success company. All right? It's a 12-year-old, 100% debt-free company based out of Atlanta. Technology-driven, family-oriented, income-shifting, business passive income. Okay? We're gonna show you how to make passive income. Because what? You got residual bills, meaning you can't just call Time Warner Cable right now, or who they Spectrum right now, and say, listen, can I just pay you X amount of dollars right now and have it for the rest of my life? If you want Spectrum, you're gonna pay it every month, just like your power. You want power in the house, you're gonna pay it every month. You can't pay one bill off, right? So that's called residual bills. You got those bills until you die. So why not have some type of income coming in that's called residual to pay those bills? We're gonna show you how to minimize your taxes, gain residual income to pay residual bills. And guess what, y'all? The associates in this company have already cash flowed over $400 million in 12 years. $400 million. I've been in 2 months and I made a lot of money so far. Paid every Friday. I've learned the strategies that the card I have out there, the government's gonna pay for me. I'm making them pay for it. So we're gonna start with our solution, okay? Our solution is smart cash flow strategies. What that means is we're gonna show you how to minimize your taxes, right? Eliminate debt and grow cash flow. Because what happens? When we show you how to income shift your paycheck, which means you're gonna fill out a you're gonna redo your W-4. Your W-4 is what's at your job. You're gonna show them, you tell the government that you're actually running the business now. And when you're running the business, that means the government is gonna tax you differently, meaning more money back in your paycheck. That's called income shifting. Yeah. What happens is, if you go to the IRS's website right here, see this information I'm telling you, didn't make it up. This is all on the IRS's website. They tell you that over 80% of employees have too much taxes taken out of their check. So when you look at your check next time, you just sit there and know that you're paying too much in taxes. And the government knows it. They tell you that on their website. See, the information you don't know is costing you a lot of money, y'all. See, we maximize our take-home pay, which we're going to show you for debt elimination. Okay, we're going to show you how to do all that. Uncle Sam will actually pay you to run a business. A lot of people don't know that. He's going to actually pay you to run this business. You're not even financing the business. Uncle Sam is paying it for you. 475 different tax deductions. When you get your paycheck at the end of the year, you go do your taxes. Some people go to H&R Block, what they do them themselves. You only have 5 to 6 different tax deductions that you can claim to get your money back. When you open up a home-based business, over 475 different tax deductions opens up to you. You have a dog in the house. You can write your dog off the dog food and shampoo, everything it does as a business expense because your dog is now your security system. Somebody come to the house, dog gonna bark. That's the government said, well, that's a security system. There's over 475 different deductions. All I say you have to do is work your business on a regular and consistent basis, attempt to produce a profit, and keep good records. We're gonna show you how to do all that. That's all you have to do to qualify for 475 different deductions. So we're gonna do some role playing here, okay? Let's just say everybody here makes $50,000 a year at their job. And this is, remember now, everything I'm showing you, you're doing right now. You don't know how you're losing money. I'm showing you how. I'm gonna show you how. Let's just say you make $50,000 at your job right now. In a home-based business, you can write off a piece of your rent. We're having a home-based business, the key word is home. Well, Melisha's having her business right here in her home. What am I doing? I'm conducting business in her home. So now, instead of her paying her mortgage every month, when she pays it, she can deduct some of it off of her taxes. Meaning the government is going to pay a part of her mortgage for her electricity, her internet, her TV, everything these are bills she has to pay anyway. Your rent, you have to pay these bills anyway. Why not get the government to subsidize some of it? Mobile communications, internet, cell phone bill, travel, meals and entertainment, children. I hire my children. Let's put some numbers to it. Let's just say, get your home office. Let's say that you write off $300 a month in your mortgage or your rent, okay? That's $3,600 a year. So now remember, you're making $50,000 a year at your job. You're gonna subtract $3,600 from 50. Now you're down to $46,400. Your cell phone. Say you're paying $100 a month for your cell phone. That's another $1,200 in deduction. Now you're down to $45,200. Travel expenses. The government, now this is a big one. The average person drives 20,000. I'm assuming everybody has a car. The average person here drives 20,000 miles a year on average. The government says you can write every one of them miles off as business. They're gonna pay you 54 cents a mile to drive. You gotta go to the grocery store. You gotta go to your job. You go and you can write those miles off because you can say, I went to the grocery store, I talked to somebody about my business for a couple of minutes. Government don't make you prove it. This is standard. That's $10,800 deduction right now that you're gonna deduct on top of that $50,000 also. Now you're down to $34,400. And if you don't understand where I'm going with this, you will in a minute. Meals and entertainment. My wife and I, we love to go out and take the kids out to dinner. So I say, why not? We gotta eat. Why not have the government pay for it? So let's say we do $100 a month. That's another $1,200 a year. $33,200 because I'm over here talking to the waiter or the waitress or the person right behind me. Say, hey, I got my home-based business. You get your name and number and I'll show it to you sometime. Writing that on my receipt. Taking a picture of that receipt, putting it in our app that comes with the business. That dinner that we just spent with her, and the kids is a tax write-off because I'm doing business while I'm doing it. But guess what? I had to drive to get to that restaurant, right? I needed my car. I had to pay for my car and insurance. All that's business deductions. But here's the big one. Youth employment. You can actually hire your children to work for you. And when I say hire them, I don't mean you can actually get them a paycheck. Remember, these are standard deductions. My child right here, well, I tell him he needs to clean his room. He needs to cut the grass. He needs to wash the car. He needs to do whatever. My other children do the dishes, vacuum, stuff like that. Why? Because where's my business run out of? My home. If I'm bringing somebody to my home, like Alicia brought us to the home, it has to be clean. Hire her children to clean it. Well, when I say hire them, is she gonna pay them a paycheck? No. She's gonna do exactly. We're gonna do exactly what we're always doing. We take care of his school clothes. We take care of his food, his Xboxes, his cell phone stuff. That's the things we do as a parent already. Why not make the government do it for me? So I don't have to prove anything. That's the standard that they give me. $6,350 deduction. I have 3 of them. His name is 6,350 number 1, and the other 2 is number 2 and number 3. They add up to $18,900. So if I say $18,900 in the house, they all 3 better come running, because that's what they worth to me to the government. So if you have children, that's the deduction. So I'm gonna take that deduction off too. So now I'm down to $26,850. But remember, we're making $50,000. Really, your paychecks are $50,000 a year. But you got these deductions that you didn't have at first. See, right now, none of y'all have these deductions. You're being taxed fully at $50,000, 30%. Well, I'm being taxed 18% of $26,850. So this is how we say, you ever notice somebody at your job, you know how much they make. You know y'all make the exact same amount of money. You know it because y'all talked about money before with y'all paychecks. But they're always driving the nice cars. They just have the nice house. They always on vacation. You always wonder, well, how do they have so much more than me? And we make the same amount of money. They always just feel because they know something you don't know. They're doing something different with their money that you're not doing. They're investing. They have a business that the government says, oh, well, you do this, we're gonna write that off, write off. Then at the end of the year, they just go for 2 or 3 weeks because they got a big tax return because they were able to write off everything. Their taxes bracket is so low, they don't owe the government a thing. Think about this. Everybody watch the debates, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump? Y'all see that? Live TV, when she told him, you don't want to show your taxes. Why? Because you don't pay no taxes? Well, what did he say in front of everybody? He didn't deny it. He says, well, my family and my businesses come first. He said, I take advantage of the tax laws of the country. He told Hillary that she had been in the Senate all these years. If she didn't like how he was going to do his taxes, she should have changed the laws. Because right now, this is the law. He told us, if you don't like it, you should have changed it. He said, so that makes me smart. And that's the one time I agree with this man. He said, that makes him smart. So when he said that in front of millions of people on live TV, that makes me smart, what is he saying about us?
Yeah.
He said, that makes y'all dumb. He said, he pretty much saying, that makes all of y'all dumb. I'm smart because I know the tax laws. Y'all don't know them, so y'all losing money. That's why he pays less. He's a billionaire, paying less in taxes than you are. Is that fair? But it's legal. Now, also with your membership, well, I was talking about this cash flow manager that becomes a whole bunch of other products and services that comes with it. That $34 membership. We got a cash flow manager. That's what we use to keep all our receipts. When I remember when we go out to dinner, snap a copy of that receipt in my app, done. At the end of the year, I just email that whole manager to my tax person. I don't gotta worry about nothing. No receipts everywhere. It's all in my app. It's on my phone, in my tablet. Next, ID Defender. Everybody heard about what happened with Equifax, right? How many of you think y'all been affected? You don't know it yet. You probably won't know it for another year or so. If you've been affected. The Equifax, that data breach. Because they had over 30 million people affected. That's a lot of people.
Wow.
Join this company. We give you $1 million worth of protection. And they post-dated back a whole year. So if you were affected last month, this company's gonna go back a whole year and cover you. So automatically, y'all are covered. We're already covered right now. I could care less about what happened with Equifax. Because I'm covered up to $1 million right now. It comes with that membership. Family Shield. Get on your computer. Somebody hacks in. Gets your credit cards, statements, and bank stuff. $1 million coverage already included with it. So all of this stuff, see, these things are what the wealthy people have in place. They don't worry about the same things that we worry about. Smart money system. Free credit repair. You don't pay a dime for credit repair. You get it for free with this system. Now, there's some companies out here that strictly do that. There's some companies out here that strictly do ID Defender. It's included with ours, because our thing is, why should we make you rich, show you these smart cash flow strategies, but then your credit's all messed up, or your identity gets stolen? We need to incorporate this all together, so it comes with your service. Then, you're a travel agent now too. You want to book a hotel, flights, whatever, going anywhere, go to your own website, your own travel website, book it. Now you're getting cash. You're getting a discount first of all, and you're getting cash back. You can send that website out to your family and friends, whoever. Somebody like traveling, hey, go to my website. They book it, you getting paid. Here's the best one I like, the Cashback Mall. We use it all the time. We went to go school shopping this year for our kids to go to school. We took them to the store, had them all try on their clothes. They just knew they were getting them right then. They were excited. Try on all the clothes, write down the number, write down the sizes, and put everything back on the rack and go home. Get on our mall, go to the exact same store, bought the clothes at a deep discount, and had them shipped to this door, shipped to our house, and got paid 2.5% cash back to use it. Get paid to do your own. Got over 10,000 stores. You know people like to shop online? You put it on your website. Hey, you like to shop online from Rose's, Kmart, Walmart, Advanced Auto, any 10,000 different places. Bass Pro Shop, all the stores. Tell them to go to your website. They buy it, you get paid. We get paid every Friday. And then a whole bunch of other stuff. Weight loss coffee and teas. Just a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, vitamins, roller shore for your car, all that. But now our solution continues. Now we're gonna show you how business income. Cause see, the income shifting, that's your immediate money at your job. You're gonna come in tonight, you're gonna get your pay raise this month, right now. That's your immediate $200 to $600 on your paycheck right now. Who could use the extra $200 to $600 right now on their paycheck? Could you use it? You can think about what it would do? All right, because you're going to immediately get that your next paycheck. All right, but we're going to teach you how to build business income. See, business income is the type of income that if you truly understood it, you get up and you walk yourself right through that wall to go get it. Because business income is something, it's called residual income. See, that's the type of income that you can do work one time and you get paid the rest of your life. So think about this, you go to work tomorrow and your boss tells you, well, you done such a good job, you don't never have to come back again. But we're gonna pay you for the rest of your life. That's business income. That's residual income. We're gonna teach you how to get that right here, and we're gonna show you how to get that. It starts like this. You come to the business, you're a marketing director, right? Okay. Your first 2 people that you show this business to. Now I'm gonna tell you how important this is, because I only been in 2 months, and I learned this about a week too late when I structured mine. The first 2 people you bring into this business, company's gonna pay you $10 a person. No, listen to this. $10 a person. All right. So let's just say Alicia's the marketing director. She brings in Sadella. She just got paid $10 for Sadella. What's your name?
Catrice.
She brings in Catrice. You're her second person. She gets another $10. Now we're gonna stop for there. Sadella goes out and says, man, I just got a $400 pay raise in my job. You say, I just got a $600 pay raise. Y'all excited. First thing you want to do is go tell your family and friends. I just got a pay raise, didn't have to work no overtime, ain't have to sell nothing, didn't have to do nothing. You go out there in the first month, you show 10 people. You bring in 10 people, you make over $1,000. She does the same thing. She makes $2,000. Well, guess what? She gets a check for $500 from you, but not from you, but the company. The company pays her $500 because they paid you $1,000. She made $2,000, they paid her $1,000. She just made $1,500, and she said the house didn't even know it because y'all went out and showed people. For the rest of the time you're in the business, the first 2 people you bring into the business, you make 50% commission on anything they do. Anything they do. They go out and show 100 people in 6 months, and they make 10 grand. She gonna get a check for 5 grand sitting in the house. See, that's money where you ain't waking up to go to work. It's coming to you. No. Next, you're promoted to what we call executive vice president. Once you get your first 2 people, you're promoted to executive vice president. You made $20, and you're promoted to executive vice president. Your third person, until infinity, opens up what we call your base shop. All right? $35 per person is paid every Friday. $35. Every person afterward that you bring in, $35 through infinity, okay? So now you got that third person in, make 35, 35, 35, right? When they gonna want to do what? They gonna want to bring in their first 2 people because they want to make some of this business money. Every person they bring in, she makes $25. That's nice. They make $25. Sir, okay, you got that? So from everybody after her first 3, she makes $25 until infinity. Those checks never stop. How many of those people did she bring in? How many people did she know? None of them. She don't know none of these people down there. She didn't do nothing for it. It's like a crack in your windshield. Once you get that initial crack in your windshield, over time it starts to spread and spread. You can't stop it. It's just growing until infinity. All right? Now, She has 15 people on her team. That means 15 team members. Now, 15 people she personally did, remember, because it's a team thing. She showed Sardella and Catrice. And Catrice and Sardella went out and showed 10 to 15 of them. So now she has a total of 15 people on her team. Company's going to give her $3 per person every month in residual income. That's $45 a month right there. Every month coming in. Extra. Has nothing to do with her pay raise that she got on her job. Nothing to do with the $35 she makes every time she personally shows somebody. Nothing to do with the $25 she's making every time those two show somebody. Her team shows somebody. This is extra. The company's gonna pay her a reward for having 15 people on her team. That's $45 a month. Now, her team grows to 120 people. She gets promoted to a position of platinum. Now the company bumps her up to $5 per person. 120 times 5. That's $600 a month in residual income. See, that's that income I was telling you about that's going to be paid for the rest of your life. Well, as long as you're paying your $34 in the business, you make the residual income the rest of your life. Okay, so it's like a little trade. 34 for 600, keep on going. Once you get to 500 people on your team, you promote a position called infinity. Now that's $8 per person. That's $4,000 every month in residual income. Now let's see how fast this goes. Remember what I said, I've been in this business 2 months now. And I'm almost at 100 people in 2 months. So I'm knocking on the door right here. So that's $600 a month in residual right there. Not to mention the $35 that I get paid every Friday. The $25 I'm gonna get paid every Friday for the business. All right? That's gonna be the residual income. See, I'm already here with this one. I'm up here now. So I figure be at 500 by January, February. That's $4,000, $4,000 in 6 months' time. That's like giving yourself a $4,000 a pay raise in 6 months. What job does that?
No job.
None. No job. It's just about showing people. And here's the thing. This is something I found out in this industry. Let's just say you get $300 to $500 pay raise at your job right now. Would that excite you to go to your job next week and get your pay raise and it's got an extra $300 to $500 in it? Would you be happy about that? Okay, because that's extra money. You ain't done that for it. The boss just gave it to you, $300, $500. Okay. Would you not want to tell your family and friends about that? Would it not excite you to say, because you know your family and friends, you know they struggling. They need a pay raise. Well, what did you do to get yours? Nothing. Did absolutely nothing. So now, you would want to go show them. But because I guarantee you, you go to your job this week and the boss took $300 to $500 out your paycheck, what? Everybody gonna know it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna cause a scene. Facebook gonna know it. You gonna have it all over Facebook. Your family and friends, yeah, girl, you gonna go there and blow that. We gonna take your earrings off, go there ready to fight everybody. Cause for no reason, they took your money for no reason, and you don't, and so that's gonna pretty much upset you, right? We talking about going up there and just bomb right and shooting place. So when you get this pay raise, only when they giving you the money, why aren't we that same excited? Because we know our family and friends who are working and they need that money just as bad as you did. And what did you do? You didn't have to do nothing to get it. So let's talk to you. Let's talk to your family and show them. That's all it is. So plus it also comes with our world-class business, so our website, and all these things, the income shifting strategies, the cash flow management, all these different ones we talked about, all for $34.95 a month. And that's it. That's our system. We show you how to minimize your taxes, maximize your income right now. It's pretty much, I'm walking to you up on the corner right now saying, listen, start a business with me. Give me $34.95. And actually it's $43. Because it's the one other thing you have to do for $7, $7.99 to be qualified to run it. But it's $43, but you're going to get anywhere from $250 to $600 on your paycheck. I think that 43 is covered in there somewhere, right?
So $43.
It's actually $43. I don't have it right.
$43 a month.
Right, every month. Every month, $43. But remember now, that $43 every month is a business write-off too. Mm-hmm. You paying your business, so the government says, okay, write it off as a business expense. So it's really, you're running the business pretty much for free, because the government gonna pay it back to you. But you're getting the pay raise every month too. So you giving them 43, but at that same time, that next paycheck, they giving you 200 to 500. I think that's a fair deal. I give you 43 all day long if you're gonna give me, just say they gave me the minimum of $200. Okay, I give you 43, you give me 200. I take that deal all day, every month. But most people with income, my wife was getting back over $800 a month on her paycheck. My ex-wife was getting over $750 back. We got some people in the business who's getting over $1,000 a month back, because it just depends on what they're making at their job and how much tax they're taking out. Some people are getting the minimum of 200, but still 200 is bigger than 44. So you take that deal. So that's I present. Anybody have any questions about anything, any concerns about anything? Because what we're offering you right now is pretty much a fair trade. Give us $44, start your business. We'll show you how to do your W-4s right now. You're taking back to your job tomorrow, and just sit back and wait on your next paycheck. And this is what I tell everybody to do. Your old pay stub that you got, right? As soon as you get your new paycheck, keep both of them. That's your testimony. Because somebody's going to say, well, that stuff don't work. You like, this is what I was making last week. This is what I'm making this week. You tell me it don't work. And what did you do for it? Nothing. You ain't have to work no overtime. You ain't have to go ask your boss for no pay raise or nothing. That's all we're doing. And this is all through the IRS. We even have IRS people who work for the IRS in this business. I can go to YouTube right now and show you videos of IRS people in this business saying that working, who are doing this. And all the paperwork comes from the IRS. So we pretty much know what we're doing. I'm ready to make this money. Any questions about anything, even from the members? But yeah.
I have a question, just to clarify things with them, because I think it's a good question. It needs to be asked.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the year, when you file your taxes, does it affect that?
Yeah, it does. It affects it in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
See, the government says, remember that thing I said, it says you got to do 3 things. Keep good records, attempt to make a profit, and be persistent. Be consistent, not persistent, consistent. Which she's having a meeting in her house, does it once a month. She's being consistent with her, she's working her business every month. It says attempt to make a profit. If nobody comes into the business, she attempted. She tried, right? She bought some vegetable trade and things like that. She's gonna write that off. The government's gonna give it back to her. So she's attempting to work her business, and she's gonna keep records. Now, all that stuff she bought over there for you guys, she's gonna put it in her little app right there for her receipts, and email it to her tax person at the end of the year.
So everything you do, you write it off.
Everything.
Basically.
Yeah,
Everything you do, you write it off.
Everything.
And you're gonna get
Yes.
paid for
You're gonna get a percentage of it back. Yeah. Now, don't get wrong. You're not gonna get 100% of it back, but you're gonna get a big percentage of it back. Plus, you're making business income. So, let's just say you spend $100. You write off $100. You can only write off, but you only get $50 of it back. But so you lost 50 on that part. But in the business, you done made 10,000. Care about that 50? Case closed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the government. See, the government, wealthy people know these things. And as you see, you see all these big companies. Why the CEO, the CFO, and all of them are related. It's in the family. These big companies because they hire their children, they hire their family members. You know what I'm saying? And that way they can keep the money in the family and make the government pay for it. That's how the rich. These are strategies that make people rich, which in turn makes them wealthy. Because see, we teach you how to make cash, and then we teach you the strategies to go out and create other assets, which does what? Other assets in turn makes you more cash that you use to buy other assets to create more cash. You get what I'm going, right? It's a circle. That's what the wealthy people do. We are conditioned to think, I'm getting that paycheck, gotta get the government here. No, you don't. But we're conditioned to think that. I gotta get the government this. I ain't see the government go to work with me. So I'm gonna look for the ways to find out why I gotta give it to them. We don't question things. And when I say we, I don't mean black people, I mean poor people. People in our status, people who are not in the top 1%. We don't question things. We don't know, and then we don't understand the tax codes. And that's what's killing us. Remember when I said the information that you don't know, it's costing you a lot of money. Did you know it costs a lot more money to be broke than it does to be rich? Because you get behind on the payment. Now the interest is building up. Or they send you a late payment notice and a late fee.
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to pay the late fee if you didn't have the money to pay the bill? So now it's costing you money to be broke. Wealthy people know this stuff and they apply these strategies. And they teach these. That's the big. They don't teach their kids to go to school and get college loans and stuff. Because I made a post on Facebook. Why do we go and get $100,000 worth of loans to go get a $30,000 a year job? It don't make sense. But that's what we're conditioned to do. Sally Mae, Fannie Mae, all of them. Let's go out there and get these loans, and it's gonna take us 30 years to pay off. And by the time the loan is $40,000, by the time you finish paying off, it's $150,000, and you only got a $30,000 a year job. The system is designed to keep you broke. That job, you'll always pay the minimum payments on them bills, on them loans, and you're paying for the next 40 till you die. it's a mindset. It's a systematic, impoverished mindset. And you know, the worst part about it is we're perfectly okay with it. That system been in place for years, and we're okay with it. We don't have no problem.
When you go, say you go out to eat, whatever that total is,
I'm writing it off.
Write it off.
Yes, ma'am. Because all I'm gonna do is just say I'm the waiter, and you the business person, and I come and give you your receipt. Or let's say I'm next. I know I do. Let me say I'm the business. You're the waitress, and you give my receipt. Yeah, hi, how you doing, Catrice? I got my own business. Let me give you one call. What's your name, Catrice? You got a Facebook? You do, or you want me to text you some information about my business right quick? I could care in my mind. I could care less if you're paying attention to me. I just want to write it off. I just need to get your name and phone number. So I get your name and phone number. I'm gonna write it on that receipt right there. Snap a picture of it before I pay it. Now it's in my app. I don't care if I never hear from you again. That meal just became a write-off because I talked business at the meal. Right? I'm paying my mortgage. I'm paying the car. All that's for my business. She got signs on the back of her truck. Everything she does in that truck, put gas in it, is a write-off because her truck is advertising her business. See, that's what the rich people do. They know these things. They know all the. And remember when I said at first, over 475 different deductions. You don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you 30 of them off the top of my head. But I got a book. You know, and I'm gonna go through that book, that tax and thing, and everything I can find on there. Oh, I can write that off? Word? And it's done. You can write off your hair and nails. Why? You gotta look presentable when you're talking to business. You can't go up to somebody talking business and your hair all messed up, your nails all jacked, your clothes all wrapped. You can write off your wardrobes. These are clothes and stuff you and your hair doing stuff you were gonna do anyway. Whether you're in business or not, you're gonna try to get your hair done and nails done. Make the government pay for it. Get some new shoes. I'm gonna look nice when I'm going out talking to people. I got this pair of shoes, it cost me $350. I'm writing it off. It's a business expense. Everything, the government says everything you do can be a tax write-off if you know what you're doing. If you keep good records. Trust me, we're gonna teach you how to keep good records. Any other questions? It sounds like a good deal for business. Especially in the military, man, because you're going to, trust me, you're going to run into a lot of broke military people. I know. You're going to run into a lot of them who are,
There's a lot of veterans out here that's not getting paid what they're supposed to be, that's broke and just homeless and, you know.
I'm just telling you. See, at your, realistically, at your age right now, I wish this type of stuff had been around when I was your age. But I'm past the half century mark. You know, they didn't have this stuff back when I was coming up. You know, so now is the time. How old are you? You do this now at 19. By 23, you'll probably come out the military and say, "I'm retired." By 23, 19, 21, by 23, if you do this, and that's just being realistic. By 23, if you do this business for a year hard, because remember the gentleman who brought me in a year and a half, cash flow 1.6 million. He got property investments all in New off of this. We learn the strategy. You just got to learn the strategies. You'll come in, give it 2 to 3 years. Trust me, you think I'm playing. Don't wait around to our age. Start thinking about the future. You're in a good position. But see, you can teach others and grow a team. Why we just had a gentleman who just retired from the Army out of Fayetteville, but his wife is still in, so now he got stationed in Alaska named Terrence Hill. He retired probably a year ago now.
Terrence Hill, is he from down here?
No, he's from Fayetteville.
Okay, because I know we used to go to school to Terrence Hill. I did.
Kind of heavy set, dark skin guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's from Fayetteville. He's from Fayetteville. He's an infinity in this business right now. I mean, he's making at least $4 grand a month, and he said that's been in the military 22 years. He ain't making $4 grand in retirement. But and in 2 years in this business though, he's making over $4 grand a month from this. You know, and plus that's just I'm talking about just being paid from this business. He has other investments that he's made. He's in the $1 million cash flow club. And he has his other investments and stuff have netted him over $1 million in the last 2 years. You're in a good spot. But see, everybody in here is in a good spot because if you just work this business, you know how many people you don't need a pay raise. And that's it. That's where you start. You need a pay raise. Your brother, sister, cousin, yep, they do. Okay, bam. Start getting them a pay raise. Now you got a team going. Now they gonna go out and multiply, and it's exponentially, make it grow exponentially. Any other questions about anything before we adjourn this? Anybody ready to start their business tonight? Get it started. We can get you started and start growing your team.
I can't start it tonight, but I'm looking to it.
Okay. This is yeah. I mean, it's whenever you're ready to start this thing right here, we'll grow this thing.
I get what I was thinking about.
No other questions?
I just want to say, I watched your last one on Facebook, and you said an important thing that I just thought it was like mind blowing. It's just the wordplay. It was like you don't have. The government never said you had to pay.
Oh.
You have to file taxes.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people see. I was talking to some IRS agents on, and they were telling you. Well, actually, some videos on YouTube that'll tell you. IRS agent says you don't have legally. The United States is a voluntary tax system, meaning you don't have to pay taxes. It's in the Constitution, the 16th Amendment. It's in the Constitution. It says the United States tax code is meaning you don't have to pay taxes on anything. But the IRS has you so afraid to challenge it. They said out of 100 people that they go to, like they'll come and say you got a business or your personal taxes, you go file, and they send you a letter. It don't look like you filed correctly, Catrice. It look like you owe us another $20,000. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Be looking confused, like what happened?
And then you're gonna get in touch with them, or they're gonna send you a letter and they're gonna threaten you with this. They put so many different words to threaten you with jail like that. You're gonna be like, first thing you're gonna be like, can I make a payment plan?
Right. And you
That's
said
the
right.
first thing you're gonna think. Can I do a payment plan? Because I don't have $20 cash. Can I do a payment plan? They'll tell, and the lady on the video saying, that's what we do. We scare them so quick. Everybody is so afraid of us. They don't even question. You ain't even thought to ask them, why I owe you $20,000. You ain't even thought to ask them that. Your immediate thing is, can I get a payment plan? And they go like, okay, yeah, we'll let you get a payment plan.
Won't they garnish your wages?
They'll garnish your wages
Yeah,
because
garnish
when you
them.
sign your W-2 and W-4, you give permission to the government to go in your bank account. That's how they get your paycheck.
Yeah, because they will ask you.
They give you
know,
permission.
Either you're gonna take it out.
Yeah.
Either can send a check through mail or something, or a money order. Really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And see, the pitiful thing is that the job will say, well, we're gonna go ahead and do it. And if it's in a certain amount of time you're gonna respond, we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They don't want you to respond.
Yeah, they don't want you to respond. They want to just
You
garnish
can
it because
tell
they'll
them.
garnish up as much as they want to. If you set up a plan, you might tell them $25, $50 a month like that. But if you let them garnish it, they taking it all. But they'll freeze your bank account.
Mm-hmm.
They'll take it all. But they gotta legally give you time to respond. But they're hoping you don't. But yeah, this is a voluntary system. All you have to do is file your taxes. So when you go file your taxes at H&R Block or wherever you do file it, then the government says you owe us $2,000, $3,000. Throw that mess in the trash can.
And then take it out of your whole.
No, but if you went to fight it, if you had to turn to get and fight it, you could get past it. Because this is it, and if you go to YouTube, everybody go home and like YouTube and type in United States Voluntary Tax Code Congress. It'll put up the people in Congress sitting there talking about it. So you're telling us that people really don't have to pay taxes? No, it's a voluntary system. But we don't know it. Once again, we don't know the tax laws. And so now people are so conditioned, they just won't even if you go tell them you don't have to pay it. Well, I'm just play it safe. I don't want this to come back. Here you go. You can tell the people they don't have to pay it, and they're going to still pay it. Because they're so afraid. They're so afraid. But once you start learning these tax codes, first of all, once you start learning this stuff like this, you won't get in that position to owe.
Right.
To even have to owe taxes.
It was a testimony on Facebook. The guy was paying $2,000 into taxes, and he joined, and now he's getting back $6,000 back.
Yep.
When he was paying $2,000.
Because we teach you strategies. See, right now you're listening to this stuff. You can't. It might not be hitting home, but I promise you, you're losing money. And like I used to tell people, if somebody asks you, can you do something, say yes, do it, and then learn it afterwards. Start the business and learn it as you go, because everybody in the business is going to teach you. So learn it. First of all, get your money back on your paycheck right now. Because all you're doing is loaning yourself $44 right now until your next payday. Because your next payday, I promise you're going to have at least $100 in it if you get paid twice a month. At least $100 in the next one. So you've already got your money back. And then start these strategies. Start getting your credit done for free. Get your identity theft protection. So get all that stuff done. And then start showing people and getting this extra money coming in, this residual money. Okay? So that's no other question. That being said, that is it. We can get started. Once you get started in the business, we'll add you to our Facebook group, keep y'all informed of everything, and start helping you grow your business.
The thing out that I had, taxes I put out. Did you ever go to put some money back into your thing? You never got to collect it. We'll get you started tomorrow then.
If you're getting him started tomorrow, I go ahead and download him a copy of the W-4.
I'm gonna get him started tomorrow. I think I'm gonna, she should be fine tomorrow.
Get him a copy of the W-4, get him started.
Where you at?
Right here, but it needs some,
You still using TV? Are you
You
using
wanna start
TV,
tomorrow?
TV?
No, okay.
You know, okay, I'm just saying, this ain't a good one to use.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that ain't a good one to use for.
Cord y'all use to get computer connected to the TV.
I don't know who did that.
The computer? HDMI.
Oh, HDMI.
That's all it is.
Yeah, just HDMI cable from my laptop.
I thank you guys for coming.
Yes, thank you for coming.